Yeah, how's it going everyone? My name is Meister, and in today's video, we are gonna be showing you the gameplay for the starter decks of Disney Lorcana Set 6, Azurite C. Set 6 is coming soon. It will be in your favorite local game stores by November 15 and in online stores and mass retailers by November 25th. Today, we will be showcasing the gameplay for the starter decks for Set 6. I invited my friends Alex and Sandy to join me at a local game store near me called Sword and Sorcery. There are two starter decks for the set. Emerald Sapphire, Genius Reinvented, that is filled with a lot of inventor cards from Sapphire and more cards with flexibility from Emerald. We also have an Amber Ruby deck, a Seaworthy Crew, which is a deck revolving around pirates and locations. Before we start the gameplay video, I'd like to remind everyone to not forget to smash that like, subscribe, and bell button. Don't forget to comment down below your thoughts or just leave an emoji, because it helps. Now, let's get on with it.
We'll go first, yeah.
Oh!
I hope that I'll be going first with that roll. Hey, 7. I'd like to go first, please, Elle.
Sounds great.
Right.
All right, let's do it.
Let's have fun.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7
5,
cards.
6, 7.
All right, I'm ready for some pirates.
Yeah.
Let's go.
I'm happy to try the inventors.
All right, let's see if the inventors are better than the pirates. Okay.
Are you mulliganing or keeping, Elle?
It looks like I'm actually gonna keep. I'm gonna show them my cards. It feels pretty good. Okay.
Yeah, I'm pretty happy too. I've got some options at the start, so I will keep as well.
All right, sounds good. I'm ready when you are.
Sounds good. So I will start by inking Yokai. He's a vanilla 2/2, and I think he's from Big Hero 6.
Yep.
And I'm going to pay 1 for Fred. So whenever this character is challenged, gain 2 lore. So I can definitely see him in like yellow, green still. I mean, it's not affected by like still removal, etc. But if you need to challenge him, that's really good for me. It's a bit like Baloo. So
it's
yeah.
a really, really good card. I like that. And I like both of these characters as well. Fred is one of the funniest Disney characters
yeah, he's great
ever.
in Big Hero 6.
Yeah, and Yokai is just... I did not expect that Yokai was actually the villain on this show.
Oh, you're giving spoilers for anyone that hasn't seen it.
Yeah, that's right. Ready, set, draw. And if you haven't seen it, you should be watching that movie because it's one of the best Disney Lorcana movies. So I'm going to start us off with Gopher going to ink. This is just a vanilla card, but it's a big vanilla card. It's 1/6 bodied. It can quest for 2. And it's also a pirate, which is perfect for this, but I won't be playing him for 10 million years, so I'm just gonna put it in the ink. And we got a Moana. This Moana right here, self-taught sailor, is this character can't challenge unless you have a captain character in play, but it's so big. It's a 3/2/1 cost, and it's inkable as well, and it can quest for 1. And that would be my turn.
Cool. Ready, set, draw. So, for my turn 2, I think I will be inking Alistair Cray, another Big Hero 6 character. So when you play him, if your opponent has an item in play, you get to gain a lore, which seems like a really snazzy effect against items. Unfortunately, their starter decks, I don't know if Elle's going to keep any items, so I'm just going to pop Alistair into the ink on this occasion.
I also heard that the person who revealed that card is the coolest Lorcana player in the world.
I heard he's ultra megatonic.
Right. That's right.
But Alistair is now in the ink, and for my 2-drop, I am going to pop out Aunt Cass. Ooh. Now, she synergizes really well in this deck. She's a 1/3, and whenever she quests, shows an inventor character, gets +1 lore this turn. So, I'm hoping that I could get some more inventors out and start to get some fun synergies going.
Yeah, I love her too. As a character, she's like the aunt you've never had. You know?
Definitely. No, she's a really lovely lady in the film. And then I'm not worried about questing with my Fred, because even if you challenge him, I still get to gain 2 lore. So I'm going to quest with Fred, popping me on the board, and I'll pass over to you.
All right, ready, set, draw. Oh man, I want to take out that Fred, but I need a captain in play, and it doesn't look like I have one. right now. So I'm just gonna go ahead and ink Fix-It Felix Jr. from set 5. This one is when you play this character, if you have a location in play, you draw a card. And this is a pretty cool card. It's like Maleficent on turn 2 if you played a location on turn 1. But it's gonna go to my ink because for 2, I will play one of my favorite cards from set 6, Winnie the Pooh, Honey Pirate. It's a Pirate Pooh. It's a 2-cost, 2/2 body that can quest for 1. He's also a support, and whenever this character quests, you pay 1 less for the next pirate character you play this turn.
Oh, so it's synergizing a bit like the dwarves do in the Snow White themed deck. That's really cool.
And since I can't really challenge because unfortunately this Winnie the Pooh is not a captain, I'm just gonna go ahead quest with this big body for 1 and I will pass my turn.
Sounds good. Let's ready, set, and draw. Okie dokie. So I'm thinking about my Aunt Cass here. I want to get some inventor characters out so I can start to get some synergy going. And I've got a couple of options in my hand, both Big Hero 6 characters. So unfortunately, both of their effects require me to have some more lore. But I'm wondering if I just get them out anyway. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to start by inking Basil. He doesn't synergize as well since he's not an inventor. And then I will go for...
Wait, isn't Basil an inventor?
He's a detective.
Oh, he's a detective.
Maybe there is an inventor one, I'm not sure, but this Basil is...
It's Flaversham who's a
Oh, yeah,
the
you're
inventor.
thinking of Flaversham, who's going to be fantastic with all of this, because he's such a staple in blue, red, and blue still.
Yeah.
But yeah, on this occasion, inking Basil, and let's get out an inventor character. So we're going to go 2 for Honey Lemon. She's a 1/1, but she quests for 2, and with Aunt Cash, she's going to get even better.
And what does she do?
So when I play her, I can pay two extra to have each opponent choose and discard a card. So really good in like green steel discard. But yeah, just trying to think about my ink here and wanting to keep my characters. So I'm not going to use that effect on this occasion. Now I'm definitely going to quest with Fred.
Okay.
And you don't have a captain in play, but you could do... Let's keep Aunt Cass standing so that I can synergize her with Honey Lemon in a bit. And then
good.
I will pass to you, Earl.
All right. Ready, set, draw. Okay. What kind of pirates do we have for today? All right. I am going to... Well, this one is not a pirate, although it's a very big body. I'm not sure if this is the right choice here. So I'm gonna go ahead and ink Mickey Mouse. This Mickey Mouse is a 2/4 body, and while this character is at a location, he gets +2 strength. It turns into a 4/4 body that can quest for 1. But unfortunately, I don't have any locations, so this is gonna go to my ink. And I'm gonna go ahead and quest with Winnie the Pooh, triggering my ability for Winnie. Whenever this character quests, you pay one less for the next pirate character you play this turn. And with that, I'm gonna exert all my 3 ink, and I'm gonna play John Silver. Since this is a 4-cost, I have 3 ink, and -1 with Winnie the Pooh. This John Silver is a 2/4 body that can quest for 2. Whenever this character quests, you may deal 1 damage to another chosen character of yours. If you do, ready that character. They can't quest for the rest of this turn.
Amazing. I love any ability that lets you ready your characters again. It just opens you up for so many possibilities, including singing, challenging.
Yeah. So you can quest, and then you can sing, and yeah. All right. So I'm gonna, or challenge. I'm gonna go ahead and be able to attack with Moana now, because this is a captain right here. I'm gonna go challenge Fred.
Oh no, so Fred is
Fred.
banished, but his effect comes into play. He was challenged, so I get to gain 2 lore.
That's a lot of lore.
Up to 4.
That is such a cheap Baloo. I can see
know.
that in aggro decks, lemon lime aggro decks, and that will be my turn.
Okay, let's ready, set, and draw.
And that's not just banish and challenge.
It's just whenever whenever he's challenged.
Oh, whenever he's challenged.
Yeah, so it doesn't
Okay.
have to be banished, but it does have to be challenged. So any sort of removal won't trigger. Baloo is particularly good because it's just whenever he's banished, no matter how you do it. So you're almost guaranteed that 2 lore.
So that is the catch with Fred. Okay.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it would be too good.
No, definitely. Right. Thinking. How many cards do you have in hand, El?
I have 4 cards in hand.
4 cards in hand. Okay. I would like to draw some cards. So I think I am going to ink Gadget Hack Wrench. She's a 2/3 vanilla. She is an inventor, so it's cool with my Aunt Cass, but I think I've got some better inventors to use that ability for.
Okay.
So leaves me with 3 cards in hand. I'm then going to pay 3 for Clarabelle. Now, when I play this character, she's a set 5 cards, so we're probably fairly familiar with her.
Yeah.
But when you play this character, if an opponent has more cards in their hand than you may draw a card. Now, Elle has 4 cards, so I am going to draw.
Sounds great. That's actually Spessie's reveal card from last set, and I have a signed one from Spessie from that.
Yeah, my husband and I do as well. Spessie came and played at an event in one of our local game stores.
That's right.
And was handing them out. So when my husband went on stream against him, we've got a little signed Clarabelle at home.
Nice.
So I think... Now, I am worried about you challenging all my characters, but
This is a big
I
girl
need
right
to
here.
start getting some lore on the board. So let's go. So Aunt Cass is going to quest for 1. When this character quests, shows an inventor character, gets +1 pip this turn.
Oh.
Let's pop that on Honey Lemon, so she now quests for 3. Questing
You're going
for 3,
vroom, vroom.
taking me to 8, and on you go, Elle. Good luck.
I have to go defense here.
Definitely.
I can't let that happen. All right, ready, set, draw. Okay. Oh, speaking of defense, this might be the perfect card for it. Okay, so what I'm gonna do here is I am going to ink Ratigan, although Ratigan is really good with John Silver because Ratigan, while this character has damage, he gets +2 strength.
I remember him being amazing in sealed format last set when he came out. It was such a good card to pull.
Yeah, it's really good with John Silver as well.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I can't do that right now. So what I'm gonna do is I am going to use Moana to take out Aunt Cass.
Yep.
And this goes to my discard. They both get the banished. And I will go ahead and quest with Winnie the Pooh. So my next, for 1, my next character, I will put the support on John Silver. My next character, pirate character, costs 1 less. So I'm gonna go ahead and not exert anything and just drop my Moana just like that.
Oh my goodness. Oh, it feels like cheating, doesn't it? Just getting a character for free.
Indeed. I'm gonna go ahead and exert for 4 a Kakamora. This one is a 5/2 body that can quest for 1, but it has rush. And this is going into...
I feel like Honey Lemon's in trouble.
Honey Lemon.
Honey Lemon is banished and in the discard.
Goodbye, Honey Lemon. And John Silver will quest, and whenever this character quests, I can deal 1 damage to a character and ready them again.
Yep.
So this will ready up again, and John Silver will quest for 2, and that will be my turn.
Okay, makes sense. Right, that was a big turn for you. You've got loads of board presents. I'm left with
The
just
pirates
a
are
measly
here.
little baby Clarabelle. Ready up, drop a turn. Okay. Now, I'm scared we're going to start racing and you have much more presents than me. So, let's think about what I can do about that. I think I am going to ink an Aunt Cass. She was really good before, but I haven't got another inventor right now, and I'd sooner have the ink open.
Okay.
I am going to pay 3 for Emerald Chromicon. Another set 5 card,
No.
but it's one that I absolutely despise playing against, so I was quite chuffed to see it in the starter deck. And then we will go to bring out Go-Go Tamago, another Big Hero 6 character. She has evasive, and she also has a secondary ability. When I play this character, I can pay 2 ink to gain lore equal to the damage on chosen opposing character. It would be really nice, but I actually was quite keen to get the Chromicon out this turn, and you've only got one, but if you had, say, like a Maui with 5 damage on it or something big like that, there are definitely circumstances that I can see this being really clutch.
Yeah.
And then I'm just going to keep going, so Clarabelle quests for 1, and on you go, Earl.
All right, let's ready up the pirates. Ready, set, draw. Okay, so I'm gonna start us off by questing with Winnie the Pooh.
Yep.
So that's +1, and I will add the support to John Silver.
So John Silver's a 4/4 now.
Yep, John Silver is a 4/4, and it's -1 for my characters. So I will pay 2 to play an owl. This one is another pirate. It's a 3/3 body. During your turn, whenever a card is put into your inkwell, chosen opposing character gets -1 strength until the start of your next turn. So with that, I will go ahead and ink the rabbit.
Yep.
And I will put -1 strength to Clarabelle.
Okay, so Clarabelle's a 1/3.
And I will spend 2 playing out my hand with Amber Chromicon. Every time I exert this, remove 1 damage from each of your characters.
And that's just a free hill, so you can do that every single turn.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and quest with John Silver first. So I gain 2 lore and activate the ability, and I'm just gonna target this because it has a lot of HP.
Now I wish I was playing my Steel Song with Grab Your Swords.
Yeah.
Just looking at that.
And then I'm gonna go ahead and quest with this Kakamora.
Yep.
And I gained another lore. And Moana is gonna challenge Clarabelle, and I will take 1 damage since it's -1 strength from the owl.
Now Clarabelle is banished, my Chromicon kicks into play, and I can return chosen character to their player's hand.
Okay.
Now, I've got sort of choices here. I can return one of Earl's characters. I'm sort of maybe thinking about John Silver because he's got so many pips, and like I'd quite like him not to be questing, readying, etc. again.
Yeah.
But I'm also thinking about my own Go-Go Tamago, which means that I could replay her and actually use that ability to pay 2 to gain lore equal to the damage on chosen opposing character. I really like the sound of that play, but I think at this point I need to slow Earl down. So I'm going to tell him to please return John Silver to his hand.
John Silver goes back to my hand. That's
Yep.
fair. And I will trigger Amber Chromicon.
Yep.
And I will actually heal my owl.
Makes sense.
And I will pass my turn.
Okay, ready, set, and draw. Okay, I'm not going to ink. There's not a huge amount that I'm wanting to do for more than 5, I think, in a starter deck. There might be a couple of bigger 6 or 7 characters, but I don't have them right now, so I'm going to keep both my cards. And I'm going to pay 4 to bring out Heathcliff.
Ooh.
Now, Heathcliff is a 3/3, and he has wards, so opponents can't choose this character except to challenge. So he quests for 2. I'm quite happy to be getting a few more pips on the board. And then I'm gonna quest for 1 with Go-Go Tamago, and I'm quite happy to do that since she has evasive. I don't think Earl can really respond too much to that with his board at the moment.
Okay.
And then, yeah, I'm running out of momentum a bit, but I will pass turn to Earl. There you go.
I do know that one of the pirates gives evasive to other pirates.
Oh,
So
dear.
I'm hoping that that's my top deck. Let's see.
Fingers crossed, because you
Here we
don't have
go.
any hand. Oh,
That is not scripted at all. That is not scripted at all. Okay, so I am going to quest with Winnie the Pooh.
Yep.
And I'll gain 1 lore, and I will add the support to the owl.
Yep.
And for 1, since it's -1 cost for the next pirate, here comes the Kakamora pirate. When you play this character, chosen pirate character gains evasive until the start of your next turn.
Oh, and that's really good because it's not even just for challenging evasive characters. It also keeps them safe from your opponent's board.
Yep.
Wow.
So this owl is actually gonna challenge your Go-Go Tamago, taking it out.
Go-Go Tamago is
And
banished.
I promise, chat, that's not scripted at all. I just have the heart of the cards, and I'm gonna go ahead.
And just whenever one of my characters is banished, remember Chromacon
I
triggers?
forgot.
I return chosen character to their player's hand.
Okay.
Now I am just getting absolutely sick of that Winnie the Pooh, which means he's probably quite a good card. But I'm gonna ask Earl, please return that Winnie the Pooh to your hand.
Winnie the is going back to my
I'm
hand.
also quite liking returning the uninkables because it means that I'm not filling up Earl's inkwell as well here.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and spend 4 because Moana needs a captain to function.
Yep.
I'm gonna play John Silver again, and I'm just gonna go ahead and quest with these 2. So I get 1, 2, and I guess it doesn't really matter who I heal, but might as well heal the owl to keep him healthy. And this is still evasive. I'm gonna pass my turn.
Okie dokie. Ready, set, and draw. Okay. Now, I am in a little bit of a spot of bother here. Earl has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on the board and is on 12 lore, so I fear we are nearing the end of this game, especially because I believe there's a big shifty Moana about somewhere.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's
Can
right.
probably quest for a few more. But let's keep going. I am going to start with a song. So I am not going to sing it because I quite want my lore. I'm going to pay my 2 for Heffalumps and Woozles. Now, we were looking at these cards before this game. We went to look up this song because none of us knew how it went. And it's a really strange song. I would recommend giving it a listen. I do have vague memories of being a little bit weirded out by it as a kid. But yeah, really great song. So chosen opposing character can't quest during their next turn. And I get to draw a card.
Okay.
Now, I am definitely picking John Silver for this for 2 reasons. 1, he quests for 2, so I'd rather Earl didn't do that. And also, I don't want him using his ability.
Okay.
So, John Silver is not questing next turn, and I get to do something that's quite rare in a starter deck and draw a card. So I get to have some more options.
It's a great way to slow down your opponent.
Now, I drew Ludwig von Drake. He's got 3 pips of 4/4 vanilla, which, like, vanilla cards everyone underrates, but getting something big like that out on the board
That's a big
so
threat.
clutch, yeah. But I actually want to play another card this turn. They've only got 3 ink open, so on this occasion, Ludwig is going in the ink.
What?
4 open, a second Heathcliff.
Ooh.
And I will quest for 2 with my Heathcliff, taking me to 12, and say, on you go, Earl.
All right, looks like this is a race.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, here we go. Ready, set, and draw. Oh, I'm top decking so well right now. I'm gonna spend 2 to play a location called Skull Rock. Skull Rock has 6 willpower, and you pay 1 to put something in it, and characters get +1 strength while here.
Oh,
At the
no.
start of your turn, if you have a pirate character here, gain 1 lore. Exactly what I needed for
And
a
I
race.
think you have quite a few pirates on the board there, Earl.
Oh yes, oh yes. I'm gonna go ahead and pay 1 to put John Silver inside. And I'm almost 100% sure that you're gonna bounce whatever's inside so I don't gain that lore. So now John Silver is at 3 strength, which is perfect to take out Heathcliff. But first, I'm gonna quest with everyone before I do something. So all the pirates are gonna quest for 4.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4. And then John Silver is gonna challenge Heathcliff, taking 3 damage.
Yep, Heathcliff is banished, and my Chromacon gets to trigger.
Okay.
So, I hate this because Earl is definitely close to winning, but I would quite like to bounce Skull Rock because I don't want him gaining the lore from the
You
location.
can only bounce characters.
Yeah, I mean, bounce John Silver.
John Silver from the
because he's
Skull
at
Rock.
Skull Rock, sorry.
Okay.
So I don't want you gaining the lore at the start of your next turn.
All
and I
right.
certainly don't want you gaining the 2 pips. So John Silver, back to the hand, please, Earl.
Okay. And now I'm going to spend 2 to put 2 characters in. And I will put my... I will put the big threats on the board. Kakamora is going to the Skull Rock. And also the Owl is going to the Skull Rock. And while I'm at it, I am going to trigger Amber Chromicon, removing the last damage from my Owl, and I will pass my turn.
Okie dokie, I am definitely in a spot of bother here. Let's see what I draw. Ready, set, draw. Oh, it's a fantastic card. Goofy, 5-cost, ward, quests for 3, and when every quest chosen character gains ward until the start of my next turn. So let's pop him out. 5 to play. There's nothing else I'm going to be spending my ink on this turn. But I've got some decisions to make. So Earl currently has 5 on the board, 4 on his characters, and then 1 because he has some pirates at Skull Rock.
Yeah.
Now, I can banish pretty much anything with Heathcliff, but unfortunately I can't banish both things at Skull Rock. So regardless of what I choose, Earl is still going to gain that 1 at the start of the turn, and I do not have enough on the board to banish Skull Rock as well as a character. So I am going to quest for 2 to 14 and pass to Earl to let him take the victory lap.
All right, ready, set, and Skull Rock will gain me 1 lore because there's a pirate inside it. I go to 17, and I will draw, and I'm just gonna quest with everyone and go to 20.
Woo!
Let's go. All right. Oh, 20.
Woo!
Good game.
Well played.
All right. Okay. All right. I'm ready when you are.
Good.
Good luck. Let's have fun.
I'm gonna ink a Jasmine Rebellious Princess because I don't think she'll be too useful for now.
Okay.
And play a rabbit and no damage to move, so I'll just say pass.
All right. Ready, set, draw. It's actually nice going second during these starter deck games, I feel like, because I get to get more cards. I'm gonna go ahead and ink Heffalumps and Woozles. I feel like I didn't English that right, but like this one is a chosen opposing character can't quest during their next turn and then draw a card. But I'm gonna go put that in my ink, and I'm just gonna exert it to play 1 for Yokai, and I'll pass my turn. Yokai doesn't do anything.
Cool. I'll draw for turn. Ooh. That changes what I might want to ink this turn. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to use Owl as ink, Pirate Lookout, and I'm going to change my plan up to use, no, I'm going to stick with my original plan, and I'm going to use 2 for Wendy Darling, Courageous Captain. Evasive 1/2, and when I have another pirate character in play, she gets attack +1 and +1 lore.
Okay.
And I'm just going to pass there.
All right. Ready, set, draw. Oh, that board is getting bigger and bigger. Okay, what do we do here? I'm going to go ahead and... I don't think that deck has a lot of items. As much as I want to play this card, Alistair Cray, I might have to ink Alistair Cray for now. And I'm just going to go ahead and spend 1 to play a, let's see, a Merryweather. And I can pay 1. When you play this character, you may pay 1 extra to give chosen character +2 strength this turn. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that to give Yokai +2 strength, because why not? I'm not gonna use the other ink anyways. And Yokai is gonna quest for 1. and I'll pass my turn.
Okay. Ready, set, draw. Ooh, this is a card that you're gonna like, Edo.
Okay, let's see
I'm
it.
gonna ink Micro Darling.
Okay.
I'm gonna use 2 for your best friend Winnie the Pooh.
Oh, I love
pirate.
that card.
Support whenever this pirate quests, you may pay 1 ink less for the next pirate character you play this turn.
Okay.
So
I need to get rid of that right away.
I'm just gonna use 1 to play Moana. Self-taught sailor. This character can't challenge unless you have a captain character, but I do have a captain, Wendy Darling. So Wendy, as I've got other
That
pirates,
Moana is so huge.
she's going to quest for 2, and I will pass my turn there.
And she's evasive as well.
She is indeed.
Okay, we gotta find a way to deal with that. All right, ready, set, draw. Okay. I need to threaten this board. And I think I'm gonna go ahead and that rabbit is gonna take out my yokai, because the Winnie the Pooh is gonna support the rabbit. I can't let that happen. So I think I'm just gonna quest with Merryweather for 1. And then I am going to ink Prince Philip. This character has Sword and it can quest for 2 and it has 3/2 body, but I don't think I need it right now. To play one of my favorite characters for the set, Plickly. So when you play this character, put chosen character of yours into your inkwell face down and exert it. So I'm gonna go ahead and ramp and turn Merryweather into my ink, and this 3/4 body is gonna threat everything on your board, so I'm gonna pass after that.
Well, I'll ready, set, and draw. Okay, so what do I want to do here? Okay, so Winnie the Pooh is going to quest for 1. I'll give the support to Rabbit.
Okay.
As he's quested, I can pay 1 less for the next pirate character. I'll use 1 for Kamakura, give Winnie the Pooh evasive.
Oh,
And
and
then,
that will last till the start of your next turn, right?
Yep.
Okay.
And then I'm going to use 2 for Amber Chromicon. And then I'm just going to quest for 1, 2, 3, 4, go to 7.
You're going vroom vroom.
And I will pass there.
Okay. So there's 2 evasives that I can't target. Ready, set, draw. I need to find a way to deal with this pretty soon. Okay. I think you only have 1 card left.
1 card in hand.
Okay. So I'm just gonna go ahead and ink Clarabelle, because I don't think I'm gonna be able to draw with that Clarabelle. And I need to threat that board. And here comes an evasive Basil. It's a 3/2 character that's evasive and can quest for 1. And for 2, I need more characters. Here comes Honey Lemon. I have nothing to discard pretty soon, so I'm just gonna put her there. And okay, so this will challenge your rabbit, taking 1 damage, and Plickly will challenge your Moana, taking 3 damage.
Okay.
And I'm gonna go ahead and pass my turn after that.
Okay. Ready, set, draw. Okay. Ooh, what do I do here?
So many pirates on the board.
So I'm just going to use 2 to play Skull Rock. Chosen characters get +1 over here. At the start of your turn, if you have a pirate character here, gain 1 lore. Now, I think I will need to do a wee bit of trading here.
Okay.
But what do I want to trade is the question. So, Kakamura is going to go into... He's going to go into yokai.
Okay,
I will
yokai's gone.
take 1 damage. I will Abercrombicon to remove the damage.
Okay.
I will use 1 to move him to Skull Rock. Let's just have Winnie the Pooh will challenge Pleakley. We'll banish them both.
All right. Bye, Pleakley.
And
You
then
did well.
Wendy Darling will just quest for 2.
Okay.
And I'll pass turn there.
All right. Sounds good. Ready, set, draw. Now let's find a way to deal with these pirates. Okay. I think the best way to deal with these pirates is just to overwhelm them. Let's go ahead and spend 5 for a big Ludwig von Drake from set 5. A 4/4 body that can quest for 3. And it doesn't have any ability. It's just very big and very fast. And I'm going to use Basil to take out Wendy Darling.
That's right.
And because you have a pirate, you have
+1, so
plus
they
1,
trade.
right? So they trade.
Yep.
Now, no more evasives. I bet that last character is going to be evasive. And I'm just going to quest for 2. I need to catch up here.
Okay,
1, 2. And I'll pass my turn.
Ready, set. As I've got a character there, gain 1 lore, so I go to 10.
Okay.
Ready my item, I'll draw. Okay. So, let's go for... I'll use 3 for the islands I pulled from the sea. Search your deck for a location card, reveal that card, and then put it into my hand and shuffle my deck.
Oh, that is super strong. These search abilities are very scary.
I think I've only got Skull Rocks in this one. No.
I think there's a yellow location as well, an amber location.
Yeah, there's 2 here. Just trying to decide what one looks nicer and what one actually will do some goods. Well, my choices are either going to be Ratigan's Party or 100 Acre Islands. I think I'll go for Ratigan's Party because I feel like that'll be more troublesome.
Okay.
Especially if I get a evasive damage character there.
That's actually pretty fast and pretty huge.
As sadly, Kakamura can get munched quite quickly by Ludwig, so it might not be all that useful. Do I cut?
Sure.
So that goes to my discard.
Okay.
Kakamura will go into Honey Lemon.
Okay.
I'm then just going to use Chromicon to remove the damage.
Okay.
And I will pass turn there.
Sounds good.
2 cards in hand.
Ready, set, draw. I have a tough decision to make here. But I think it's time for me to go vroom vroom. I'm gonna ink Go-Go Tamago. And for 4, I'll play Ben. Ben is a support character, 4/3, can quest for 2.
I do love Ben there.
And 2 for Stitch, one of my favorite cards for this set as well. Stitch is a 1/3 body. If I pay 1 extra ink, this character gets +1 strength this turn, and I can trigger that ability multiple times. And next turn, it can be a 7/3. But for now, I will take care of your Kakamura and take it out and take 2 damage since it's inside Skull Rock.
Yep.
And I will pass my turn.
Cool. I already set and draw. Also do love the fact that Stitch is set 6 and he's number 26 for it as well.
Yeah. That Ravensburger kept everyone wondering, why is the number seems a little off? And that's because of its Stitch. And that's gonna trigger my OCD when I organize my binders.
Okay, so I'm gonna ink a rabbit, and I will use 3 to play Tigger in the crow's nest. So he's an evasive 0/4, but whenever I play an action, he gets +1 attack and +2. So if I manage to +1 lore, sorry. So if I manage to play several actions, he could become quite troublesome.
Yeah, especially inside Skull Rock.
Yeah, and that's exactly where he's going. And then I'll pass turn to you.
Okay. Ready, set, draw. Oh, okay. I don't think I want to. I think I actually do. So let's start by exerting 3 for Emerald Chromicon. And I'm going to quest with Ben for 2, triggering the support and putting that support into Stitch. Now Stitch is a 5/3 body, and I still have some extra ink. Why not spend them all and make Stitch 8/3 and take out the Skull Rock?
Sounds good. Sounds like a very good plan.
And then I will quest for 3.
Oh, good, okay.
And I'll pass my turn.
Cool. Ready, set, and draw. Okay, let's see here. So, I think I'll use 2 for Ratigan's party.
Okay.
1 to move him to Ratigan's party. And I'm just gonna... I think I'll just need to kind of force you to decide what to take out. So Tigger is going to go into Stitch.
Tickle, tickle.
And I'll take 1 damage. You'll take 0. And I will pass there. And hopefully you don't take out Ratigan's this turn.
Okay. Ready, set, and draw. Okay. I'm going to spend 4 to play Wasabi. Wasabi is an inventor character. When you play this character, you may banish 1 chosen item. Its player gains 1 lore. During your turn, this character gains evasive. My way of dealing with that. And since that Tigger is already damaged, I'm going to go ahead and banish your Ember Chromicon and you gain 1 lore.
Okay.
And I will then quest with Ben for 2, supporting Stitch. Now Stitch is a 5/3, spending 2 to buff Stitch. Now Stitch is a 7/3, and I will take out Ratigan's party, and I will quest for 3 with Ludwig von Drake, and pass my turn.
Good. Let's hope I get something good for the top drawer. I don't think it's exactly fantastic, but I'm sure you'll be a welcome addition. I'll use 4 for Chook. Vanilla body, but he's a 4/4, so he can cause some damage, and I'll just quest for 1, and I'll pass.
Okay, ready,
And I do think that is lethal
Set.
on board.
draw. I think so too. That's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I'm going to quest with everyone.
Cool. Well
Good
played.
game.
I
All
got
right.
another tuck it there at the end.
That was a lot of fun. This Stitch is very scary. I like this Stitch a lot.
I think I'll stick with this hand.
Yeah, same.
Okay, okay. Cool. So, first things first, I'm gonna ink Clarabelle, Contented Wallflower, to play Fred, Mascot of the Day. And I'll pass to you.
Yep, no worries. I'm going to start by inking Rabbit. When I play him, I can remove up to 1 damage from chosen character, but he's not really good yet because I've got no damage. And then I will pay 1 and bring out Moana. She's a fantastic 1-drop, 3/2, but she can't challenge unless I have a captain character in play, so I've got to hope to get a captain out soon. And then I'll pass on to you.
Cool. Ready, draw. I'm gonna ink Yokai because I think I've got a better plan for him. I'm gonna go for 2 for Gadget Hack Wrench, Inventor, 2/3, so she's pretty good. And I'm just gonna quest for 1, see if I can beat a challenge, and I'll pass to you.
Cool. Ready, set, and draw. Righty-roo. So I've got some options here. I think I'm going to start by inking Gopher. He's a beefy body, but not until turn 4. And then I'm going to pay 2 for a Kakamora Pirate Pitcher. It's a 1/3, and when I play him, chosen pirate character gains evasive until the start of my next turn. So I'm going to give that evasive to Moana since she's a pirate, so she's evasive. And quest for 1, and then I'll say on you go.
Cool. So, draw for turn. not an inventor, that's fine. I'm going to ink Wasabi, medical engineer. Don't think he's going to be any good for a while. I've got one inventor in play, so I'm going to use 2 to play a Baymax. So Baymax is 0-4 and inventor character and play 1 nest to play him, or I can use 2 ink to remove up to 1 damage from another chosen character.
Okay.
So I think what I'll do is I'll just use my final ink for another Fred, and I will just quest for 2.
That is a scary board you've built up.
And then I'll pass turn there.
Okie dokie. Ready up. Draw for turn. So I'm worried that we're racing and I'm not winning in a race. So I think what we do here is we're going to ink John Darling, a 1-4 for 1 pip. And then I'm going to pay 3 and bring out Jasmine.
Ooh.
So whenever this character quests, each opponent loses 1 lore, and she's got 2 pips on her, which I'm a big fan of. So I really don't want to get you to get that 2 lore if I banish your friend. So I think I'm going to wait for you to need to challenge me. So for now, let's just quest for 2 and pass turn to you.
Ready, set, draw. Yeah, I think Fred is definitely going to find its place in the Lemon Lime aggro deck.
I can see it in Lemon Lime. I can also possibly see it in Green Still.
Yeah, I guess. That's actually true. Okay, so... Ooh, no, not going to do that yet.
Decisions.
Yeah. I'm going to ink a Hehe. Gonna quest for 3.
Yep.
I'm gonna pass there.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll pass there.
Right, so we're leaving Baymax standing. Let's ready up. Set. Draw for 10. Okay. So, I think I'm going to ink Rat again. He's a set 5 card, but while he has damage, he gets +2 attack, but I've got bigger plans. Pay that 1 for the 100 Acre Wood. Oh, 100 Acre Island, sorry, I'm getting my Winnie the Pooh places mixed up. So during an opponent's turn, whenever a character is banished while here, I get to gain a lore, so it's quite handy to have things here. I'm then going to use all 3 of my open ink to move all of my characters to the 100 Acre Island. And then I think I'll quest for 4, and when Jasmine quests, each opponent loses a lore. So I will go up to 7 and you will go down to 5, and then I will pass turn to you.
Cool, so ready, set, draw. Okay, so it does, whenever a character is banished, they gain 1 lore. Okay.
And that's however they're banished. It doesn't have to be a challenge. It can be an attack or a song.
Okay. First thing is first, I am going to... Baymax is going to go into Moana.
Yep. Hang on. How does he do that? Sorry, I can't read it from here.
So I just challenge Baymax. Challenge...
Oh, just taking the damage, right?
Yeah, so cool. I don't do anything
No,
to it.
I was like, but he's a 0-4.
I'm then going to use 2 for Go-Go Tamago. When I play this character, I can pay 2 ink to gain lore equal to the damage on... Okay, I read that very, very wrong. Okay,
Would you like to take it back? We are playing for fun.
No, I'll stick with it and we'll see what happens next.
No worries. So what does she do?
So pay 2, gain lore equal to the damage on chosen opposing characters.
Oh,
so
no.
the plan was I would gain 3 lore, but I read that very wrong. Okay. I'll use 1 for another Fred.
How many of those do you have? This is a disaster.
And then I am just going to quest for 3.
Yep, makes sense.
2, 3. And I will pass turn there.
Okay, ready up. And usually you gain lore for locations here, but 100 Acre Island doesn't have any pips. Draw for turn. Okie dokie. So we're playing starter decks, and starter decks don't have much drawing traditionally, but I do have a draw card, so I'm definitely going to do this. 2, Fix It Felix. When I play this character, if I have a location in play, draw a card. There we are. Okay. So, I think it's time to bring out a second location. So let's go to and bring out Ratigan's Party. And for this one, if I have a damaged character here, this location gets 2 pips. So do I want to damage something so it can go there? Yes, I think I would like to do that. So I am going to Inkskull Rock. Kakamura's going to kill and banish one of your friends.
I gain 2.
Yep. I'll pay 1 to put him at Ratigan's Party. And then I am going to quest for 3, taking me to 10. And you lose a lore when Jasmine quests. And then on you go.
Cool. Ready, set, draw. Okay. So I'm just going to use all 4.
Yep.
And I'm going to shift Gadget Hack Wrench into Gadget Hack Wrench, Brilliant Bassoon. So while I have 3 or more items in play, I can pay 1 less to play Inventors, but I have no items sadly. But she does quest for 3, so she's a 3/6. So I think I'll just quest for 3.
You're certainly winning the race here.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and go to 17. And I will pass turn there.
Okay, ready up. Gain 2 for Ratigan's Party because I have a damaged character here. Draw for turn. Oh dear. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the board. But if I banish your Freds, you gain 2 lore. So I think I need to try and banish pretty much everything else. Okay.
Yeah, the gadget is troublesome with the 3 pips. Yeah, I think you're going to see a lot of Freds in decks.
I can definitely see that. I probably should have dealt with it earlier before you were on 17 lore. But I'd need to put everything into Gadget Hack Wrench in order to get rid of it. Pretty much. Yeah, 3 things into it, which isn't ideal. No, I think you win.
Okay.
So